For more than 40 years, our commitment to quality has remained unparalleled. At Portiseb's, our master slicers slice your sandwich fresh to order every time. We use only the highest quality meats and cheeses, delicious fresh baked breads, and add all of your favorite healthy farm fresh veggies and savory shakers just the way you want them. The result is the best sandwich you have ever tasted, sliced fresh every time.
Make Portiseb's your destination.
For more than 40 years, our commitment to quality has remained unparalleled. At Portiseb's, our master slicers slice your sandwich fresh to order every time. We use only the highest quality meats and cheeses, delicious fresh baked breads, and add all of your favorite healthy farm fresh veggies and savory shakers just the way you want them. The result is the best sandwich you have ever tasted, sliced fresh every time.
Make Portiseb's your destination.
We'd all like to move up. So don't settle for a Toyota or Honda. Move up to Hyundai Elantra. Move up to more horsepower. Upgrade to more interior space. Raise your expectations of innovation and style. Move up to America's best warranty. 5 years longer than Honda or Toyota. And right now you can move up to a Hyundai Elantra with a $159 a month lease or get up to $2,000 in total savings. Now's the best time to move up to Hyundai at your Valley Hyundai dealers.
For more than 40 years, our commitment to quality has remained unparalleled. At Portiseb's, our master slicers slice your sandwich fresh to order every time. We use only the highest quality meats and cheeses, delicious fresh baked breads, and add all of your favorite healthy farm fresh veggies and savory shakers just the way you want them. The result is the best sandwich you have ever tasted, sliced fresh every time.
Make Portiseb's your destination.
Arizona's only professional soccer team, Arizona United Soccer Club, takes on the LA Galaxy at the Peoria Sports Complex. Catch the historic fourth-round U.S. Open Cup matchup against Landon Donovan, Robbie Keane, Juninho, Robbie Rogers, and MLS powerhouse LA Galaxy on June 18th at 7:30 p.m. And the battle for the playoffs heats up as United hosts the Rochester Rhinos on June 14th. Tickets on sale now at ArizonaUnited.com. That's ArizonaUnited.com.
From the Peoria Sports Complex, Arizona United AC taking on the Dayton Dutch Lions with coach Peter Draxon. I'm Brad Sismat. Arizona United SC coming in after a 1-1 draw last Saturday. They're moving from left to right across your screen in the red tops against the Dayton Dutch Lions. And coach, good to have you in the booth. What are we expecting here tonight?
Good to be here in the beautiful in the Valley of the Sun. I see both teams are playing a 4-3-3 formation, a little bit new, especially on the United side, so it looks like they're going after scoring goals. So both teams have 3 forwards in their front line, so it's good to see.
Dayton has not won a match since Saturday of April 18th. And tonight in the starting lineup for head coach Michael Della Russo, he has 4 players that are on loan that he's going to lose in the next week. And so they're all getting action tonight. Evan Norton is in goal tonight. The back line is Matt Castle, Woodbury, Devin Brusis, Jalen Robinson, midfield Joey Dillon, Paulo Del Piccolo, Bradley Baladez up top. For United tonight, it is Shino Chuma, Jonathan Topp, and Rodney Wallace on loan from the Port Larry Timbers. Just the start of things here tonight. On a warm night in Peoria, Arizona, United coming off a 1-1 draw last Saturday in Sacramento.
That was a great tie on the road. Unfortunately, we could have won the game, but more and more in soccer, you see last minute, extra time,
Side. Chased down by Chuma. And it'll go over to, they'll give a corner to United. United and the corner, well actually throw-in will be taken by Matt Castle. Just the start of things. 2 minutes in, scoreless.
Yeah, as usual, they're getting in the flow of the game. They're testing each other for the first 5-10 minutes, and then hopefully things get going more offensively, more forward.
Aaron Schoenfeld, number 25 for Rochester, is a player to keep an eye on. Up top, he has had himself a very good season. But it's been a rough run for the Dutch Lions. Ball played into the box and through and over to the far side of the field, now tracked down by Woodbury. Now here's a shot and headed away by Woodbury. And the ball go to Dayton.
These are the teams that are dangerous. You know, they haven't had a win in so long, since April, March, when it was it. And these are the type of teams that are very, very dangerous and sometimes very uncomfortable to play against.
April 18th was the last time they found themselves on the winning side. And here's a ball taken in. Here's United, and they get out on the break. Baladez. And he'll slow it down and set up. Far side.
It's a very good switch of the field. Unlucky out of bounds.
Hey, United fans, starting at only $65 per seat, 5-game mini plans are now available for our final 5 regular season home games. Benefits include the same great seat for all 5 games, a complimentary Arizona United scarf, and priority seating. Now here's a chance, and a shot is kicked away. Nicely done by United on the defensive end. Grusis there.
That was trying to build up from the back, very dangerous in the defensive third, and very luckily it was a great block.
4 minutes in, and we're scoreless. If you'd like to come out to a United game, just get the information by going to ArizonaUnited.com, ArizonaUnited.com. Here's Schoenfeld, shot off the ball, and a goal scored. Very unlucky. And that's Schoenfeld, who we talked about off the top for the Dayton Dutch Lions. 2 opportunities, and just like that, United is down 1. What happened there, Drax?
A little bit disorganized, miscommunication in the back, but the good thing, if anything, is good in this is that the goal scored very early, so there's lots of time to be played.
In this past week up in Sacramento, head coach Michael Della Russo had to switch around his back line, and we're seeing some different faces tonight, different groupings together.
Yes, you got to experiment, especially, you're losing players, lone players, and all that. So you got to experiment always. Just like, for example, Woodbury, he played in the back, he went up front, now he's back in the back. So that's just the misfortune of dealing with lone players,
So Schoenfeld with the score.
or injuries, or suspension. So that's just the culture of the game, nature of the game.
Dayton able to get it away from a whistle and a foul on United. Foul on Del Piccolo.
Yeah, like I said earlier, these teams are dangerous. They're hungry to get that first win in a long time. And we just came off, I would say, successful road trip, playing in front of 20,000 people in Sacramento. That's a successful tie to come home with a tie. We almost had it won.
Parada into the box, and Newton able to corral it away. Another opportunity early on. Dayton taking it at United. United down 1-0.
Lots of time, lots of time.
Now here's United on the attack. Valadez. Over to Wallace. Wallace on loan from the Portland Timbers by way of the Costa Rican national team.
That was a great rhythm right there, and a great opportunity right here.
Here's Chuma with a shot on goal just wide past the goaltender Matt Williams for Dayton. A good opportunity there for United. Unlucky.
That was well built right from the middle. 7-8 string up passes and a change of point of attack, and great opportunity, and goalkeeper comes up with a big save for Dayton.
So 6.5 in, and United is down 1-0. Now they get the corner.
So it looks like United's getting their rhythm. That was very well done.
Played in, the header, and just taken up by Matt Williams. The opportunity there for United, so close. And will go the other way.
In United's favor, it's good to see there. He had two opportunities in the last.
We don't see Scotty Morrison. We don't see Ruffin, at least to start. Two familiar faces.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a good reason for that. And
here's another opportunity, and just batted away by Newton.
Experimenting with the back line sometimes is dangerous, but sometimes you just got to do it. It's the back line. It's a thing that you want the players to know each other. They have to understand each other, and in most cases, there's not much substitution going on in the back line.
So Friedman will take the corner kick. Ross Friedman, that's Cameron Vickers, who played for Phoenix in the defunct FC team. He plays it in far side, the header, and it's right to Newton. Newton plays it down, trying to get to the speed of Chuma, but just not able to do so.
Throw in for United.
They'll throw it in over on the far side. Having some technical problems here, getting them worked through. Thanks for being with us and rolling with us. We'll get it all straightened out.
It's a long throw down the field in space.
It's thrown by Wyatt. Now Wyatt with the throw in, former UCLA star. Now Dayton on the attack. Up 1-0 on United. Ball played in right to Newton at the 9-minute mark. 1-0 the score here.
What I've noticed that Dayton is really looking to get forward and get themselves in the offensive third and get a lot of crosses into the box. And United's going to have to deal with that.
Play back. Now taken by Dayton. That's Schoenfeld. And Dayton able to keep it in United's zone. Now taken away by Woodbury. Wallace, who plays it down far side. An opportunity and just out of bounds.
Not a bad idea, just a little bit.
Trying to get it to top.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah, just went out of bounds. If that ball stops, he's in.
Good crowd here tonight on hand at the Peoria Sports Complex for a Wednesday night. Saturday night, right back here against Rochester. And then, of course, we all know a week from tonight, LA Galaxy in town. Plenty of tickets available. A lot of buzz around town, which is good to hear.
No question. Galaxy coming into town is going to be a fantastic experience. The stadium's going to be rock and rolling. And Klinsmann was smart. He made the right move by leaving Donovan back so he can come here and practice United. Thank you, Klinsmann.
Although Donovan signed today to be with ESPN to be a studio analyst for the World Cup.
That's good to see. That's good to see. I'm surprised, but it's good to see.
So you would think that he's not going to be here, but you never know. You never know.
I hope he comes. It'd be great for our community to see him play live right here in the middle of the Peoria. So looking forward to that, and I hope he'll be here.
Just the fact that we've gotten this far in such a short period of time is truly remarkable. United trying to get the ball down to Wallace. The 11-minute mark. United crowd looks like they're happy. Here's Wallace. Wallace with a shot just inside the 18. And it'll be a corner. Corner kick for United. Far side. Played out. Here's a shot, and it's just wide.
Not a bad idea. Unexpected. Well done. Not a bad idea by United.
Jordan Robinson is on the back far post in the vicinity, but it'll go over to Matt Williams.
Yeah, you always want to mix these corner kicks. Sometimes crossing the box, sometimes play short, sometimes play on top of the 18, get yourself a shot off, and so that was a great idea by United. Totally unexpected.
Williams plays it up, headed away by Robinson. Kept in now, and now we're on the attack. Here comes Dayton once again in the box.
Well, we had a good reaction.
They're cleared out with the throw-in for Dayton. Arizona United Soccer Club chose Select Physical Therapy. Serve community. For more information, visit selectphysicaltherapy.com or call 855-278-9228. Experience the power of Select Physical Therapy.
Looks like Dayton's got a weapon here. Long throw-in.
This is Matt Wyatt with the punt. Nicely. Try to get out of trouble here.
Yeah, United's dealt very well with that.
Here's Dylan. Zip it through. That's top. And played back to Williams in goal. Fans, join us next home match this Saturday night. Arizona United SC will host the Rochester Rhinos in USL Pro Action. Don't miss the following game on Wednesday, June 18th. Arizona United SC hosting the Major League Soccer powerhouse Los Angeles Galaxy in the fourth round of the 2014 Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup.
The prestigious Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup that's been around for a very, very long time.
Ticket information, kickoff times, visit ArizonaUnited.com, ArizonaUnited.com, and let's walk United.
The beauty of the Open Cup is everybody competes in it, from the amateur teams to the PDL teams to the semi-professional teams to professional teams. It's a special tournament to be a part of.
If they win, if United wins against Galaxy, I've heard they could host Chivas the following week. That's where this thing is. I mean, it's amazing when you think about it. Here's an opportunity, a shot and a goal.
Like that's a well done. Well done. Great finish, well done. No, what a opportunity to look forward to playing two LA teams, have them at home in the backyard here.
Rodney Wallace with the score. We talked about just about a minute ago how they're trying to set him up on loan from the Portland Timbers. And Rodney Wallace buries it in the back of the net. Williams with no opportunity, and we're tied at 1. Nicely done.
Still early in the game, 18 minutes in the game, so we got plenty of time.
I watched Dayton's match against the Galaxy on Sunday, and Galaxy just had their way with them. And it's one of those teams, Drax, where if you can jump on them and get after them and just take the life out of them. You've been in that spot before, coaching.
On both ends. When you coach long enough, you're on both ends of that. So this is a key goal for United. You don't want that game to go on to halftime and be down 1-0. So it's good for United to score that goal to tie it up. They just got to keep going. They can't back off now.
Throw in over on the far side by Granger.
You know, match.
No, Granger had it, and they said, no, it's back up with United. My apologies. So United here on the opportunity, on the attack. Here's Jalen Robinson. United trying Del Piccolo. Trying to push it forward. Dillon there, and it goes out. It'll be a throw-in for United. Go ahead, Drax.
Yeah, matchups, are kind of strange. Just because you beat the team by 5-1 or lose to a team 5-1 the next game, it's all about matchups in sports. It doesn't matter if it's soccer or basketball. It doesn't mean what sport you play. And matchups are so unusual. You can't count on what happened last game against somebody else. You got to show up to play.
Flag is up.
I think what you're going to see here, players getting a little chippy now, a little bit frustrated, especially Dayton, giving out the goal. So you'll see a little bit of frustration on the Dayton side especially.
Starting to see the Dayton players talk more and more to the officials.
Yeah, that goal kind of created that. They were comfortable before the goal came.
Robinson with the throw, and this is Woodbury.
So you'll see more aggressive play on the Dayton side. United needs to respond right back with the same.
Keep your composure, though, at the 20-minute mark.
Keep composure, but persistent. Offsides.
Wallace, and the ball is offside. Flag is up. Yep. We'll go the other way.
Be aggressive, but be smart.
Keep up to date on all things Arizona United by visiting our website, ArizonaUnited.com. ArizonaUnited.com. Also visit us on Facebook for special articles and content features, and on Twitter at AZUnitedSC. Dayton opened the scoring at 4:30 mark. Schoenfeld with the score. And then Rodney Wallace, on loan from Portland, knotted it up at 1. Foul on United. It will be Schoenfeld taking this. Played into the box, off the head, and just wide. Newton didn't have much of an opportunity. Fortunate for United.
Yeah, they were looking for that far post ball, and there was an opportunity for Dayton. United didn't deal very well defending that far post, so got very lucky, get away with that one. You got to defend that much better on that far post.
Woodbury plays it back to Newton. And Newton will boom it away. Taken, though, by Dayton. And played back now to Williams. Now Dayton on the attack. But Woodbury tries to clear it away and unable to do so.
Give away there.
Now here's an opportunity. Dutch Lions play it in. Shot put up by Garner, but taken by Newton. And now played out, we go the other way. Del Piccolo. Shiloh, Chuma.
United's got to be better at not giving the ball away in their half.
Now here's an opportunity. United played to the far side, just inside the box. Ball's loose, line it up. Shiloh was trying to get it. Chuma was trying to get the shot off. Now played in. Williams does not come out. And United still with an opportunity, and I believe that should be a throw-in on the near side.
It's a United throw-in.
Del Piccolo, middle of the box, inside the 18. Here's a shot. It's deflected. Shot put up by Del Piccolo. We go the other way. 23 minutes into the match. United tied at 1 with the Dayton Dutch Lions here at the Peoria Sports Complex with the coach.
Woodbury dealt very well with that.
It's Peter Draxon with Brad Sussmat.
A little dangerous, but he dealt with it very well. He got himself out of it.
Arrowhead Hospital has grown from an 84-bed facility to a 217-bed, nationally recognized acute care hospital. They combine state-of-the-art medical equipment and technology with experienced, dedicated staff. Arrowhead Hospital can provide the highest quality patient care to you and your family. Learn more at abrazohealth.com. That's abrazohealth.com.
Yeah, there was obstruction call there. I thought it got called, but it did not. A little premature on my part.
You're good. Look at you. TV star Drax is going to be all over TV next week from what I'm hearing around the World Cup. Now here's an opportunity in the box.
It's dangerous. Very dangerous.
And a shot right in Newton, able to save it.
Great
Followed up by Schoenfeld. Newton with the first save, and Schoenfeld looks to the sky and says, I could have given Dayton the lead.
Yeah, that was very lucky for United. Very unlucky for Dayton. That was dangerous. Very dangerous. Great save on the goalkeeper's part, on Newton's part.
He's done that all year. Now played in, and Newton comes off his line, able to grab it out of the air, and we'll go the other way. You know, you and I have been together. This is our second match. What have you seen out of Newton this year?
Oh, I'm impressed. You know, I'm surprised he's still here. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets called out by an MLS team soon because he's having a great season. He's made some incredible saves.
Now played down to the near side.
Great cross.
Chuma with the cross, but taken out of the air by Williams. Another good opportunity, though.
Somebody's got to run to that near post. That's actually a very, very good cross, but somebody's got to run to that near post and get ahead in front of the goalkeeper. See, on those situations, attacking players have to make a decision. Do they attack the near post in front of the goalkeeper or they attack the far post? The judgment's got to come in early.
Now on the far side, that's Rodney Wallace, who has the lone score of the night for United. Del Piccolo. And United will have the throw-in on the far side. Saturday night, right back here against Rochester. You've not been out to experience United? Come on out, walk United, experience it for yourself here at the Peoria Sports Complex. That's this Saturday night. Another opportunity.
Yes,
Del Piccolo.
Good idea, good idea.
Played into the box by Wallace. And United will have the throw-in on the near side.
Both teams are committed to put a lot of crosses in the box, give themselves a chance across the 6-yard line, and they're both looking for the same thing, and it's very dangerous to defend. So it's good to see. There's some exciting soccer on both 18s, inside both 18s.
Well, the Piccolo's been all over the place tonight here in the early going,
yes.
calling his name a lot tonight here. And it's good to see United get on the board. It's been no secret that scoring has been at a premium this year for them. Up in Sacramento, they were able to get on the board with Woodbury in the 67th minute. Tonight here early on, they're able to knot this match up at 1 with Wallace scoring the goal.
So it's good to see back-to-back games, goals scored. I expect a couple more goals at least tonight from United.
It's funny, every week I talk to Coach Della Russo. We have our Talk to the Coach show. And even he brought it up. It's no secret we've been struggling scoring goals. Like he's even used to getting the question asked over and over and over.
Well, that's what people need to understand about this game. It's a cruel game. You can play beautiful, but if you don't score the goals,
Castle with the corner, and
You
it's
don't-
cleared away.
you don't win the game if you don't score the goals. And this in hockey are probably the most strangest games that you can outplay play teams, be the better team day in and day out, and still have a losing season or lose the game. So it's frustrating for coaches when things like this happen, where you have opportunities, but the ball just does not hit the net.
Jalen Robinson with the throw-in. Off Del Piccolo's foot. We go the other way. Played down and tracked down United and cleared away. Grusis there. And now bodies fly and the whistle. And it goes over to Dayton. Dayton on the attack. Here's Vickers. Vickers down the box. Here's a shot that's cleared away. Real dangerous there, just inside the 6 and cleared out.
Miscommunication there on the United side in the back third. So they're talking about it now, hoping they're fixing it soon.
Off the throw-in. That's Wyatt. That's Vickers.
Throw in.
It'll stay with Dayton.
Vickers a little crafty guy. You know, it's very difficult to deal with. He's very skillful. He can beat you by the dribble. He can get some dangerous crosses in.
Matt Wyatt with the throw-in into the box and cleared away nicely. Now played back in on the far side. And Castle there for United. Castle plays it up to Baladez. In the midfield now, here's United.
Ooh, that's a dangerous tackle. It's got to be a foul. It is.
Good call there, Coach.
Surprised there's not a yellow card pulled out. So I guess first warning. Those type of tackles 2 feet up are very, very dangerous.
That's Rodney Wallace. He'll walk it off. We mentioned the lone players for United. You've got Rodney Wallace, Jonathan Topp. You have Chuma. You have Jalen Robinson. 4 lone players on the field right now for United. We'll see, as you said earlier, in Newton's case, surprised that nobody's called him up, but in case of these lone players, matter of time.
Yeah, it's a matter of time, and that's the things you have to deal with, and it's the culture of it, and you just got to deal with it. All the teams are having the same problems, and that's why it's difficult. You know, goal scoring is difficult because if you have a great goal scorer in this league, he wouldn't be around for very long. He would be in Brazil with the U.S. national team.
That's good. Here's Schoenfeld. He's bodied by Woodbury there. It'll be a corner far side for Dayton. Vickers will take it. You're familiar with Vickers, huh?
Oh yeah, we had to face him a couple years. He played at Sonoma State University, so we had to deal with him. Fortunately, we were every time on the winning side.
Hopefully that's the case tonight.
You know, he's a kid that left college early to follow his dream to be a professional soccer player. So it's good to see him be on the field in a professional uniform. He played here last year with FC Phoenix. So I'm just glad to see the young man seeing his dream come true, being a professional soccer player. Because he sacrificed. He left the college game early.
It's an opportunity there, a rifle shot by Dayton, and it will go as a corner kick here near side for the Dutch Lions.
Yeah, Dayton is sending 2 players for the set piece, but United is responding with 2 players of themselves to defend it.
31-minute mark.
It's going in the box and across.
There it is, and it's headed away. Now a shot, and it's far and wide.
Goal kick.
For all the latest news, scores, stats, and more, visit uslpro.com. That's uslpro.com. It's a great website for you soccer fans, fans of United, just finding us, uslpro.com. Newton looking near side for Robinson, but it's taken by Dayton. And the flag is up.
That was a foul. A little push in the back.
Newton looking for Wallace. Wallace tries to center it, and it's fought for. Castle now brought over here to the near side. Jalen Robinson for United. Valadez.
Throw in.
Chuma. Valadez. United, good movement here. Del Piccolo.
They're showing patience, not getting around from sideline to sideline, so they're just looking for the window's opportunity.
Woodbury. Del Piccolo. And he's taken down. Yes, sir.
Yeah, here's another set piece.
Another opportunity for United.
Yeah, these are the things that you have to take advantage of, these free kicks, and get yourself a goal.
On the far side. It'll be taken by Castle. Played in, headed away. United able to keep it in play. Stick with it. Here's Robinson.
Good
Chuma.
cross. Good cross.
And it
Very
just
unlucky.
off the top of the. Just unlucky for United.
The key to that success is he didn't waste any time. He didn't trap the ball. He just served it in the box on the 6-yard line. It was an opportunity to score a goal. Very unlucky. Hit the crossbar.
Chuma. 3 opportunities by my count tonight that have been very good ones for United, and eventually they'll break through.
You know, both teams have been very successful at crossing the ball in the box. And I always say, you don't put the ball across the goal mouth, you're not going to score goals. If you don't take shots on goal, you're not going to score goals. Those 2 things are key to success of scoring goals. And both teams have done here very, very much crossing the ball. Looking far post, looking near post.
That's Friedman who played it up for Dayton. This will be the only meeting between these 2 teams this season. Saturday, Rochester will be in town here at the Peoria Sports Complex. 7 o'clock that match Saturday night. Hope to see you out here.
Yeah, familiar face from Tucson, Arizona, Min Woo. Played at Academy High School in Tucson, Pima College 2 years, and at Penn State 2 years. He's coming to Arizona, back home. So I'm sure there'll be some Tucson fans here cheering him up.
It's a good story.
It's good to see the young man from Arizona succeeding at this level, becoming pros.
Well, there's no question that we're entering the season where across the country, more and more, and here's Schoenfeld now,
what a
and
shot.
Schoenfeld.
What a shot, unexpectedly.
Wow.
Unexpected, very difficult to defend. You got to give credit to the guy that shot the ball.
That's Aaron Schoenfeld. That's his second of the night. We talked about him in the open, that he has been really good for Dayton in an otherwise disappointing season, and he gives the Dutch Lions a 2-1 lead.
He didn't waste any time. He received the ball and just unleashed it. Newton wasn't ready and ended up in the lower corner on the far post. So Newton did everything he could. It was just a very well-taken shot.
So United back down 1. So we come up now at the 36th minute mark in this first half of play here at the Peoria Sports Complex.
This is why I always say the records don't mean nothing. Matchups is everything. So you always have to show up. It don't matter who you play, the team that's undefeated or the team that's lost every game. You got to show up and play.
And Dayton has not won a match since Saturday, April 18th. But all those numbers go out. There's Williams playing it out for Dayton. Dutch Lions go the other way. Kept in by United. Chuma had it go off his foot. Touch there. Now lead down. They're trying once again to find Schoenfeld in the corner. Puts it in the net.
Oh, great
shot
save.
and a save by Newton.
Yeah, that could have easily been 3-1. Great save by Newton. Wow, what a counterattack by Dayton. And Newton comes up big again.
Another good opportunity. Here's Smith. Shane Smith. Here's Smith in the box. He's played away. Now cleared down the field by Wallace.
Little miscommunication in there, and we got away with it.
Right, here's Schoenfeld again.
Data keeps coming.
Get it out of there. Here's Wallace. Wallace for United. Down 2-1 at the 37-30 mark.
That's a foul against United. Little pull on the shirt.
Valadez walks the other way, and it'll be Dayton's ball.
Yeah, you can see a little bit, even though they're up 2-1, you can see a little bit on their face, and they're putting their arms on their hips. I think the heat's getting a little bit to Dayton.
Fans, Arizona United pleased to announce that family 4-packs are available for our next home game Saturday against Rochester, starting at just $40. $40, Drax. Your family can get 4 tickets, 4 hot dogs, 4 popcorns, and 4 sodas. Visit ArizonaUnited.com to purchase and learn more.
Great family entertainment. Bring your family out. Enjoy a kickback and a beautiful Peoria Sports Complex here in beautiful Peoria, Arizona.
And we'll go the other way. Newton with the goal kick. 2-1.
Yep.
Bit of a surprise here.
That's the game.
The 38-30 mark. Woodbury now played down the far side, but too far down, trying to find Wallace again. They had success with that early on the first goal.
Yeah, and Dayton is pressing a little bit high. They're playing with 3 strikers, and they're throwing, they're putting pressure on their offensive third, United's defensive third, so they're not backing off.
Here's Matt Williams in goal for Dayton, plays it down. It'll be a throw in for Dayton.
Yeah, sometimes teams like this, you think they come to midfield, they'll stay in and try to counterattack, but they're putting pressure high. I'm really surprised to see.
That's Friedman with the throw in. He's looking for Schoenfeld. Schoenfeld already with 2 scores on the night.
Goal kick. No, you got players like that. I think we experienced that with Chivas team reserves, where a young man comes in, scores 2 goals and all that, and sometimes you got nights like this where a player is hot, and this is the case tonight.
Woodbury. Castle. Back to Dillon. To Newton. Dangerous ball there.
And Newton is very good with his feet. There's no question about it. He's a shot blocker, and he does an incredible job handling the ball with his feet.
Robinson. Robinson back up. Robinson thrown to the ground, and the whistle.
That's a foul. I think eventually here the referee's going to stop talking, and he's probably going to start putting 1 or 2 yellow cards.
Valadez. And we go the other way.
Yeah, they don't waste time. They're looking for that front runner.
It's been their game plan all night, huh?
Yeah, they're getting after it. It's actually been, I think, it's been an enjoyable game to see because both teams are fighting, they're playing, they're energetic. So it's a good game to watch, to being in the stands.
Well, and last week playing up in Sacramento in front of 20,000 fans and coming out of there with a draw is a huge step forward.
Well, that's good and bad leading to this game because you're in there and you pull that big draw and you had to win. You're unlucky, gave up that goal in last minutes. you feel good about yourself, and then you come against a team like this, and you're a little bit overconfident, and you look at this team's record, and so sometimes that's good and bad.
You're also starting a stretch of 4 games in 10 days. And one of those games everybody's looking at, which is a game a week from Wednesday, a week from today. The problem is you have to play tonight, and you still have to play Saturday before you get to the one. So sometimes you start looking ahead 2 matches, and it's whoa, 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 whoa. Let's look at what's going on tonight, right?
Yeah, let's not look at the LA Galaxy. Let's beat the Dayton team first.
40, almost the 42nd minute. Ball played through, but just too far, and Williams will grab it in goal for Dayton.
It's a good idea trying to thread the needle there, just very unlucky, a little bit too harsh. Dayton's managing the time now. They're trying to get out of this half just with a goal up and be up 2-1 at the 45th minute and get themselves a break.
It's a very warm night here for those of you watching and your Dayton Dutch Lions fans. It is really warm here. Now in the box, cleared away. That was Grusis who said, I just got to get it out of here. It's 109 here today in Phoenix.
That was a little miscommunication there, but they got it out, they cleared it, and got away with it.
So throw in here on the near side by Matt Wyatt.
Vickers put him in a bad situation facing his own goal, and that's always difficult when you're inside 18 facing your own goal.
Throw in, headed away by Woodbury. Wyatt for Dayton, and it goes to United.
United needs that goal before halftime. There's still 3-4 minutes left with extra time, maybe a minute or two, but they need to tie this game up before halftime.
Hey, join Arizona United head coach Michael Delo Russo and myself, Brad Susmat, every Tuesday on sports360az.com. Talk to the coach. Latest news on not just the Arizona United, plus soccer talk on the World Cup, and much, much more. It's cool every week now, Drax, before the coach even shows up, I get 5-10 questions. People are already sending questions in before we even get to the coach himself. So it's picking up momentum. Talk to the coach every Tuesday on sports360az.com.
That's a sign of growing interest, and it's great to see. We have a lot of soccer in the state of Arizona and a great Valley of the Sun here, so it's good to see that the interest is growing.
Problem is, every question's about how bad is the officiating. And he can't say anything, whether it is or isn't, because he doesn't want to get in trouble. And the officiating is not bad.
Referees are great. That's what I'm going to become after I'm done with my coaching career. Not.
No, but it's a lot of fun. And it's great to talk to the coach, and fans you have access directly to him every Tuesday.
Plus, referees' hearts. It's difficult. It's great. It's easy to be a referee when you're sitting in the benches on the sidelines, but get in the middle is very, very difficult.
No, up here in the broadcast booth. Now here's Del Piccolo. Opportunity for United. Chima, Del Piccolo crosses. Oh, just off the touch there. Not for United. So close.
Yeah, well, we forget to think about the referees are just like the players and coaches. They make mistakes just like we do. We make mistakes as coaches, players make mistakes as players, and that's the same thing for them.
Far side, and it's played off of Dayton, and it'll be United with a throw-in.
This game's been officiated for the first half very, very well.
1 minute of stoppage time. United down 2-1. Here's Jalen Robinson.
They're stretching the field a little bit now, and they're probably looking for that cross.
Far side, this is Castle, and there's the cross you talked about, Coach.
Yes, far post.
Far post, and just not enough for United to get it into the box, but it'll go off of Dayton. An opportunity for United, a corner here. Boy, it looked like Chuma had an opportunity there, Drax.
Yeah, no. He actually connected with the ball very, very well off the volley. They just did not hit the goal. Didn't hit the target that went across the 6-yard line. Somebody should have crashed in there.
Humada played it out, and we have come to the end of the first half of play. End of one here at the Peoria Sports Complex. First half is done with the score. The Dayton Dutch Lions 2 and your Arizona United SC 1.
We'll be back.
more than 40 years, our commitment to quality has remained unparalleled. At Portisubs, our master slicers slice your sandwich fresh to order every time. We use only the highest quality meats and cheeses, delicious fresh baked breads, and add all of your favorite healthy farm fresh veggies and savory shakers just the way you want them. The result is the best sandwich you have ever tasted, sliced fresh every time.
Make Portisubs your destination.
For more than 40 years, our commitment to quality has remained unparalleled. At Portisubs, our master slicers slice your sandwich fresh to order every time. We use only the highest quality meats and cheeses, delicious fresh baked breads, and add all of your favorite healthy farm fresh veggies and savory shakers just the way you want them. The result is the best sandwich you have ever tasted, sliced fresh every time.
Make Portisubs your destination.
For more than 40 years, our commitment to quality has remained unparalleled. At
Arizona's only professional soccer team, Arizona United Soccer Club, takes on the LA Galaxy at the Peoria Sports Complex. Catch the historic fourth-round U.S. Open Cup matchup against Landon Donovan, Robbie Keane, Juninho, Robbie Rogers, and MLS powerhouse LA Galaxy on June 18th at 7:30 p.m. And the battle for the playoffs heats up as United hosts the Rochester Rhinos on June 14th. Tickets on sale now at ArizonaUnited.com. That's ArizonaUnited.com.
conditioning still not working?
Hope you don't.
Driving with your windows down isn't a solution to a busted AC. In fact, that just creates other problems, like working your engine too hard, which leads to bad gas mileage.
So check your AC because this is not cool.
If you take care of your car will take care of you.
For a limited time, get a free AC performance check at your 16 Arizona Meineke Car Care Centers.
Eyes. We all have them. You, even you. All unique. Just like you. At Nationwide Vision, we understand this. So when it comes to eyewear, contact lenses, eye exams, LASIK, ICL, and cataract procedures, our expert team of doctors will make sure the care you receive is perfect, just for you. Call 1-800-EYECARE or go to nationwidevision.com to find a location near you. Nationwide Vision.
For more than 40 years, our commitment to quality has remained unparalleled. At Portisubs, our master slicers slice your sandwich fresh to order every time. We use only the highest quality meats and cheeses, delicious fresh baked breads, and add all of your favorite healthy farm fresh veggies and savory shakers just the way you want them. The result is the best sandwich you have ever tasted, sliced fresh every time.
Make Portisubs your destination.
We'd all like to move up. So don't settle for a Toyota or Honda. Move up to Hyundai Elantra. Move up to more horsepower. Upgrade to more interior space. Raise your expectations of innovation and style. Move up to America's best warranty. 5 years longer than Honda or Toyota. And right now you can move up to a Hyundai Elantra with a $159 a month lease. Or get up to $2,000 in total savings. Now's the best time to move up to Hyundai at York Valley Hyundai dealers.
in the second half. United, with substitutions, Tyler Ruthven in for Devin Grusis. So put Ruthven on the back line, in for Grusis. And it'll be a throw-in for the Dayton Dutch Lions. On the near side. So, Drax, what did Coach Della Russo talk about at halftime, do you think? What did he say?
Well, basically, let's go, guys. You know, this is a team that we have to beat and get out of there second half. Let's get more energy, put pressure on them in their defensive third, our offensive third. We got to get after these guys. We got to get this win.
Dayton scored at the 4:30 mark. Schoenfeld, who at halftime all the conversation was he should be playing at Columbus, not here. The 17:30 mark, Rodney Wallace knotted it up at 1, and then the 35-minute mark, Schoenfeld again made it 2-1. So we're at 2-1, the score, with the Dayton Dutch Lions leading. Your Arizona United, Dayton moving from left to right, wearing the blue, if you're just joining us. United moving from right to left. Throw into the box and head it away.
Long, dangerous throw in. United's giving away a corner kick off this. But they're dealing very well with these long throw-ins.
So Vickers will take the kick. Or Vickers and Friedman over there together for Dayton.
United sends 2 players to defend that again, so Dayton's got to figure out what they're going to do with it.
Friedman into the box, and it's headed away.
Yeah, they were looking for the near post.
Schoenfeld again.
Yep.
Schoenfeld sticks out. He's number 25. He has scored 2 tonight, and he's the tallest player on the field by a long ways.
He's got a target body, no question about it. He can play in the air. He can play on the ground. He proved that with that goal. His second goal he scored. Great shot, but he's also very good in the air with these headers. I'm very surprised by Dayton's record by what I'm seeing here tonight.
You have to give credit to their coaching staff to keep this team playing.
Wow.
You know, you haven't won in 2 months. That's going to start to wear on you.
No question, but they definitely showed up tonight, and United's got to have to press them hard.
Throw in over on the far side. That's Wyatt. Taken away by United, but they cannot clear it out. Throw in for United. Hey fans, join us. Our next home match this Saturday night. Arizona United will host the Rochester Rhinos, USL Pro Action. Don't miss the following game on Wednesday, June 18th. June 18th, when your United hosts Major League Soccer powerhouse LA Galaxy, 4th round of the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup. Ticket information, kickoff times, just visit ArizonaUnited.com, ArizonaUnited.com. Newton plays at far side.
Yeah, if you're not familiar with the U.S. Open Cup, just go to usopencup.com and you'll be surprised what you find in there about the history of U.S. Open Cup competition.
Well, it is historic next Wednesday. I don't want to minimize this Saturday night, but if you can only make it to one game in the next week, come next Wednesday night because you will see something, I don't want to use the term historic. I mean, the Galaxy are going to be here, and that is a big, big, big deal.
Yeah, it's.
But there's bigger deals to come.
Oh, yeah.
Biggest deal this year. How about that, Drax? We'll just say it's the biggest deal this year.
Yes, in a first season, no question about it, to have a Major League Soccer team in your own backyard in a U.S. Open Cup game, that's huge.
But what's huge now is getting this game knotted up. And right now in this match, United is down 1. Far side, Schoenfeld, who scored 2 tonight. The corner nicely done.
That's a very, very good tackle.
Cleared away.
Ooh, that's a foul. It's got to be a foul in the back.
Push in the back, and the foul called. It's Top who's down. Jonathan Top on the back of his head. Top of his head. And off the foul. Del Piccolo. Woodbury. Up to Rodney Wallace. If you're a United fan saying, tell me about Rodney Wallace, on loan from the Portland Timbers by way of the Costa Rican national team. He's here for now.
What I see so far on United's part is they're playing a lot of one-touch, two-touch, moving the ball early, not giving time Dayton to organize.
Castle.
There you go.
Here's Castle now. Matt Castle. Del Piccolo. Far side. Chuma. And taken away by Dayton.
That's a bad turnover for a counterattack.
Played through and an opportunity for Dayton and now cleared away. Woodbury to Newton. Nicely done. Coming back, that actually was Wallace. Let me correct myself. Wallace. Tyler Ruthven in to start this second half for Grusis.
That could have been dangerous. Woodbury came to save the day. Came out of it very, very, very strong defending.
In the 51st minute now, 2-1 Dayton. Visit USL Pro fan page on Facebook at facebook.com/USL Pro. Be sure to follow them on Twitter for all the latest updates. Post pictures taken here at the stadium tonight using hashtag WalkUnited. You can be involved in the process too. Hashtag WalkUnited. Del Piccolo.
Yeah, United's got to get out of these tight spaces. Dayton's doing a good job compacting around the ball, and United's got to find a way to change the point of attack from sideline to sideline much quicker, not giving Dayton time to do things like this.
Now here's a turnover and an opportunity, and a shot that's blocked off the back by Woodbury.
He's in
the box, and right at Newton, and Newton comes up with a save, and he'll bring it out to Castle. We go the other way. Another opportunity there for the Dayton Dutch Lions, leading your Arizona United 2-1 in the 52nd minute here at the Peoria Sports Complex. Wallace.
It's a foul from behind. A card. Somebody's going to get carded here.
Yep, it's coming.
That's
card is out against United.
Interesting. I missed that one. Must have been something said or an earlier foul.
Now, he pointed in the direction of Del Piccolo, and I don't want to speculate that it was on him, but
it is.
Here's Williams with the kick.
Yellow card assessed to Arizona United as number 6, Paolo Del Piccolo.
There it is. So Del Piccolo with the yellow. Newton will scramble and chase it down. With his team down to Dayton 2-1. If you're just joining us, the Dutch Lions of Dayton have not won a match since Saturday, April 18th.
It does not mean anything. On any given day, anything's possible.
Robinson on the far side.
Hopefully for United, that's not a day for them.
Robinson touch there. Now brought to the near side. Touch here to Wallace. Rodney Wallace.
This is where they're giving Dayton an opportunity to become compact around the ball. It's difficult to get things going. And they got to move the ball a little bit, changing the point of attack. Changing the point of attack much faster from sideline to sideline. They're staying on the same sideline, trying to combine some nice passes, and then Dayton gets the time to get there and get compacted, and it's very difficult to get out of it.
Throw in will go to Dayton. Friedman will throw it in here on the near side. 4:30 mark, Schoenfeld scored the first goal of the night, put Dayton in the lead. Rodney Wallace knotted it up at 1. The equalizer at 17:31, and then at the 35-minute mark, Schoenfeld again put the Dutch Lions out front 2-1. And that's where we are right now in the 54th minute. Ball played in, and Newton will corral it, and we'll go the other way.
Yep, played in the box with a cross without any hesitation.
In the midfield, Del Piccolo. And Del Piccolo with a good fight here. And down he goes, and there should be a whistle, yes. And both sides are saying, put the card up.
Del Piccolo's got to be careful. He's already got a yellow card. I know this is in his favor, but he's got to be very, very careful with his energy and with his, because he's already been yellowed.
Here's another yellow, and this is DeLass who is saying, not on me. but the yellow is against the Dayton Dutch Lions.
I think he thinks that he retaliated with DePiccolo. He thinks DePiccolo pulled the first foul. But it doesn't matter who pulls the first. It matters who gets caught.
Spoken like a true coach.
Yeah.
Good job, Drax.
Here we go, high pressure.
At GCU, do you encourage that, right?
What is that?
Yeah, that's right.
Good cross.
Cross put out there by Castle.
A push against United.
It'll go the other way. The 56th minute mark. Hey, keep up to date on all things Arizona United. Visit our website, arizonaunited.com. Visit us on Facebook for special articles and features, and on Twitter at AZUnitedSC. Great website, great content. That's AZUnitedSC.
It was nice to see what happened tonight at halftime with the United organization to honor and recognize all the teams that are going to Far West Regionals for Arizona Youth Soccer Association. All the state champions are going to represent Arizona at the Far West Regional play in Albuquerque, New Mexico here next week.
That is a big honor. It's not something that's a small deal. Now here's an opportunity for Dayton on the attack. Here's a shot over the
goal.
It went over. Shot over the goal, and we go the other way. I was going to say, it's a great opportunity, as Dayton was on a great opportunity. It's a great opportunity for the soccer clubs here in Arizona, and there's some terrific clubs, to go to Albuquerque and play some of the best in the country.
Oh yes, you're representing your state, you're representing your region. After you win in Albuquerque, you go to the national play. So again, bravo to Arizona United's organization for bringing these young people at halftime and recognizing them. I know it means the world to them.
Del Piccolo. Far side coming up on the 58th minute, United down. Now ball played into the box. Here's opportunity, shot on goal and right at Williams. Good opportunity there by Jonathan Topp, but right into the breadbasket of Williams.
Kyle Ang and the management of United are doing things right here to connect the community. I'm excited to see that. We need each game to grow, to put more people in the stands, and I know Kyle is doing everything in his power with his management team to make that happen.
Far side now, Schoenfeld plays it out. Vickers in the box. Now, slipping and falling down there was Castle. Lucky for United. And it's taken by Wallace.
Interesting. Both teams are pushing, and there's action from one end to the other. So it's good to see. They're not sitting in. They're not defending. Both teams are committed to get forward and score some more goals. That's what fans want to see.
Chuma now to Castle. Castle off the touch from Wallace. Del Piccolo. Calling Del Piccolo's name a lot more tonight than we have the last few matches there, Drax.
Yeah, it's good to see. He's a hard-working player. I'm surprised there was not a foul call there.
Here's an opportunity, but cleared away by United.
Yeah, cleats up. I'm surprised there wasn't a foul there called in favor of United. But anyway, back to him. He's a hard-working player. He plays that holding midfield spot. It's a very difficult spot. You got to do all the dirty work for the rest of the team, and he's done that tonight, no question.
Madden, the ball played out. Hey, join Arizona United head coach Michael Della Russo for the Talk to the Coach show. He joins me, Brad Susmat, every Tuesday. Sports360az.com. Sports360az.com. Talk to the Coach. Latest news on your Arizona United, Soccer Talk, World Cup, much, much more. That's Talk to the Coach every Tuesday. Sports360az.com. A great opportunity for you to ask questions directly of head coach Michael Della Russo. Here's Williams playing it out. And we have a whistle.
Ball kicked out of bounds for like a dead play, like something happened, somebody's injured, or somebody needed to be spoken to.
So it'll go over, and this kick will be taken by Dayton. Dayton up 2-1. Saturday night, Rochester is here, 7 o'clock at the Peoria Sports Complex. Hope to see you out here.
Yeah, definitely. And one of Arizona's own from Tucson, Arizona, Min Vu, is playing for Rochester again. He's found his dream and he's playing professional soccer. And it's always good to see Arizona Youth Soccer Association, a club player from Tucson Soccer Academy. It's always good to see a kid from Arizona make it, follow his dream and getting the fulfillment of playing professional soccer.
That'll be on Saturday night. Woodbury here. United trying to get it out of the zone, and they're having some problems here.
The only thing is we got to remind those guys from those people from Arizona coming out to games that they need to cheer for United.
Physical play in United. Del Piccolo is after centerman saying, hey, Wallace is getting beat up here. You can see Del Piccolo just ripping into him. And Woodbury saying, please give me an explanation, sir. Or Wallace, I should say. Wallace saying, give me an explanation.
Yeah, I've seen some rough tackling going on here. You know, I'm surprised there's no more yellow cards because those are very dangerous things. You can break a leg. A lot of bad things can happen off the tackles. So I'm really surprised he's spoken to them, but I'm surprised he hasn't pulled one or two more yellow cards. As we go into time here, it's probably going to get a little chippier and chippier because one team's trying to tie the game and the other team's trying to score the third goal.
Chuma is out. Dacris is in. Kadeem Dacris at a forward spot for United, number 10.
Yeah, the problem with this is now Dayton believes because they're up 2-1, so they believe.
Here's Woodbury. Well, maybe the fresh legs of Dacris will help out. In the midfield, kept in by Ruthven. And here's Dacris. Dacris trying to thread the needle.
Yes.
Not a good opportunity there. Now it trip and a foul. Foul is on Dacris. And La Furia Roja does not like the call.
Offsides call.
Flag is up.
Center referee hasn't seen him, but he will see him
Doesn't see
eventually because that flag's not going down. The linesman says, I'm getting paid, I'm here, you're going to look at me.
And you hear the crowd saying, thank you, thank you. Del Piccolo. Now ball played back to Newton.
I don't think anybody's told Dayton what temperature's out there right now.
Castle. Yeah, they haven't wilted yet. You've not noticed that. Here's Woodbury.
I thought they were kind of fading in that first half at the end there, but it looks they have come back alive.
Now ball played down to Wallace. And it'll go out of bounds, throw into United. Here's an opportunity now for United, coach.
Oh, something happened there in 18. On that scoreboard, there should be a sign that says the temperature inside the stadium. So
mental games, right? Every USL Pro regular season and playoff game will stream live on YouTube in 2014. Features like DVR, chat, social media interactivity. Subscribe for free to the Arizona United YouTube channel today. Ball played back and taken by Matt Williams, the goaltender.
They want a back pass. United wants a back pass to the goalkeeper, and the referee claims that it's accidental.
Top was there. And we go the other way. Schoenfeld with 2 goals on the night. And it'll be a throw-in for United. Played back to Castle. Far side, that's Jalen Robinson. Now to the near side, here's Rodney Wallace. Wallace. Wallace with the touchback to Dillon. Dacris far side. United trying to get it down the field, and they have an opportunity here. Here's Castle.
Oh,
Castle to Robinson.
Wallace, rather.
Yep.
Ooh, that's a foul and a yellow.
Just like that. Joey Dillon now with the yellow. And you said it early, Drax, in the first couple of minutes of this match. You said it's going to get chippy, and it's gotten chippy here. It took a little while, but here in the 65th minute, Second yellow of the night on United.
Yeah, it's just a little bit too long. It's giving Dayton time to compact players around the ball. I keep saying that, and I'm surprised that the change of point of attack from sideline to sideline is not much faster, especially in this difficult, little bit hot weather here. You would think you would just move from sideline to sideline and play a little bit more direct.
Let's see if they have an opportunity here. Del Piccolo, Wallace, Del Piccolo.
There you go. This is a great idea, and a cross.
Near side.
There you go.
Cross and in the box,
Perfect.
and just far post by Jonathan Top. Just can't put it in.
Yeah, that was perfectly done. You know, very unlucky.
Like the movement.
Yeah, but you got to play down those sidelines. That's where you have success, and because Dayton is very, very compacted in the middle of the field.
Fans, Arizona United pleased to announce the family 4-packs. They're available for the next home match Saturday against Rochester. $40. For $40, your family can get 4 tickets, 4 hot dogs, 4 popcorns, 4 sodas. Visit ArizonaUnited.com to purchase and learn more. Great opportunity we'll see out here this Saturday night. Kept in the zone, United. Del Piccolo.
Here we go. Dealt very well. It came out of it. That was dealt very well in that moment.
Dacres. Down the near side. Castle. Into the box and headed away. Castle with the throw in.
United is coming.
In the box, Dacres. Cleared back out.
They're definitely committing players forward. So
Dylan. Played in.
Staying in.
Can Wallace get it? Wallace is able to get it. Wallace in the box. Put on a move. Wallace with the left shot. Deflected and loose in front and cleared away. Oh, a terrific opportunity for United, and they just couldn't push it through.
That was actually a very lucky call in the favor of United, because he was on the breakaway one-on-one with the keeper. He was in, but the ball got called back in midfield for a foul. And Dayton's probably frustrated by advantage taken away. Goalkeeper from Dayton did not deal very well with that ball. They were very lucky to get away with that one.
Yeah, Williams, who's in net tonight.
He had it and they lost it, and all of a sudden he was lucky that the defender was there to support him and clear the ball away from middle of the goal.
Now a stoppage in play here. Rada over having the discussion. The midfielder.
Look who's getting subbed out. The big number 25.
He's had enough.
Yeah, he was busy all night, so he's getting a rest. The coach recognized this, so coach is giving him a rest and putting some fresh legs up front.
Well, and I'm sure the United players are happy to just escort Mr. Schoenfeld to the sideline and say, please take a seat. So here's an opportunity now for United. Rodney Wallace, 25 for United, with the opportunity here tonight, too, out on the pitch.
Throw in.
Throw in will go for Dayton. Now, Rodney Wallace on loan from the Portland Timbers, and I'm starting to watch him a little closer, Drax. And is this heat getting to him down here today?
Oh, no question. You know, it's a difficult thing to adjust to.
All right, on the near side. Throw in into the box. Far side, Newton goes after it. Ball's loose and cleared away. A good opportunity there, good block by United. Newton was out. But give United credit. That was Rodney Wallace. Check that, Jalen Robinson.
Jalen did a great job defending that.
Dylan. Dacres. Now the turnover. And it's United now. Ball out of bounds. It'll go over to United with the throw in. Arizona United Soccer Club chose Select Physical Therapy. So can you. For more information, visit selectphysicaltherapy.com or call 855-278-9228, 855-278-9228. Experience the power of Select Physical Therapy. Wallace losing control there and taken by Dayton. 70th minute, United down in a bit of a surprise, 2-1, but they have had some opportunities. Here's United in the box. A shot by Dacris is kicked away.
Yeah, United did some nice tiki-taka there, and they strung up about 8-9 passes. That was good to see, so they almost got something out of it. Here we go again.
Dacris, fresh legs. Shot is blocked. Headed back by Castle. Del Piccolo.
United starting to feel a little bit. They're getting confident. They're feeling good about themselves now, so this is good to see.
Castle with the cross, and an opportunity trying to head it was Wallace, and it just goes wide.
Yeah, now it's more like it. Some good soccer there, quick passing, one touch, two touch, and opportunity was almost there.
And here's Matt Williams, the goaltender for the Dayton Dutch Lions. He's allowed one to get past him tonight. His team has scored 2. Dayton in a bit of a surprise here at the Peoria Sports Complex, leading Arizona United 2-1. Dacris. United on the attack. Del Piccolo looking for top, and it's taken the other way. And here's United. Castle. Woodbury. Woodbury far
that was
side.
well done by Woodbury.
Dacris
Far
with the
post,
left
unlucky.
in. Just an opportunity for United, far post. Just a little bit beyond Jonathan Top. Top has been there a couple times tonight, Drax.
No question, but it all started with Woodbury. Very nice job to find that right side, and then from the right side, quick to the far post. Very difficult for goalkeeper to defend that. It was just a matter of a foot to get a header on it, and it would have been 2-2.
Tonight out on the West Coast, Rochester Rhinos leading Galaxy 2-1. Rochester leading Galaxy 2 in a bit of a surprise tonight. That's in the second half. Here in the 73rd minute, it is Dayton leading Arizona United 2-1.
Yeah, so a couple surprises. One in LA and one in Phoenix so far.
And we have a substitution. I'll get it to you in a minute.
Yeah, these teams like Rhinos and Lions, they're scary teams to play against when they have these kind of records.
Top is out. Benji Lopez comes in for United, number 15. So Top to the sideline. And Lopez in wearing number 15.
Yeah, Benji's very familiar with Arizona. Spent quite a bit of time in Casa Grande, the RSL Academy. So he's very familiar with this climate. He's very familiar with the state of Arizona. So good to see Benji on the field.
Here's United. Woodbury. Scotty Morrison, who just entered. The ball is out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Dayton.
And he's also on the loan from RSL.
The lone players, it's interesting. The lone players, Wallace and Top and Chuma and Robinson. It's great to have them here as long as they're here.
No question.
Ruthven.
You know, these leagues are growing, more franchise. I think there are about 3 or 4 new franchises next year in USL, a couple more in NASL. MLS is getting new franchises. It's good to see. It gives these young men opportunity to fulfill their dream of playing professional soccer, and we're there. You know, I don't want to say soccer's new because I'm tired of hearing that. Because, like I said in the last couple of days, United States finished in a World Cup in 9:30, first World Cup, number 3 in the world. I shared the number 3rd spot with my country, with Yugoslavia. So
there's a turnover now. Dayton looking for the opportunity here. Near side, Friedman cross. It'll go out of bounds. Well, to follow up on your point while we have a minute here, there's going to be a lot of people coming out of the woodwork, Drax, in the next 2 weeks that have never paid attention to soccer at all. And it's that time of, I find, in the sporting year where you'll have people that will say soccer will never make it here in the States, and that's just simply not true. It already has, and it just continues to grow. It is an incline sport, and it's not just what will be happening at the World Cup, although it's a great opportunity here for Wallace. Wallace tried to center it. It's kept in by Morrison. Morrison in the box, and it's headed away.
Yeah, that's what he does. He's got great left foot, so he's going to be dangerous on this left-hand side, sending balls into the box. So the goalkeeper from Dayton is going to have to deal with some nasty crosses coming in.
You talked about the growth. This week, Austin, Texas added to USL Pro for next year. So next year we'll see St. Louis, and we'll see Austin, Texas, which is terrific for the league as it continues to grow.
No question, they deserve that. They had the Aztecs, and they moved to Orlando, and now they're Orlando. That same group is going to MLS. So it's good to see Austin, well deserved to get a franchise. I had an opportunity to coach there in that city against Aztecs in Open Cup, and what a support. The fans are great, and they get behind their team. So congratulations to Austin.
London Woodbury here gets it over to Morrison. Morrison, United trying to level this out at 2, and right now they need the opportunity, and here it is. The shot by Wallace is blocked, and we go the other way. Woodbury now will keep it in for United. Here's Daychris now. Daychris plays it back into the box, but taken away by Dayton. And we go the other way.
Dayton's going to have to deal now with this. They're going to live with a lot of pressure here for the next 20 minutes.
Robinson. Cross by Daychris, far side, and it goes out of bounds. Nike, proud sponsor of USL Pro. Follow at Nike Soccer. Follow at Nike Soccer on Twitter. For all the latest Nike information, Nike, proud sponsor of USL Pro. It's a good night for soccer here in Peoria, Arizona with the coach Peter Draxen from Grand Canyon University, where he gets it done. I'm Brad Sismat. Arizona United side down here 2-1, trying to get some momentum after a terrific draw last Saturday in Sacramento in front of 20,000 fans.
No question. That's another city. It's just a matter of time before they end up in MLS. It's just such a support. It's so good to see that city of Sacramento has made such a commitment. The community has made such a commitment to see that franchise succeed.
But here, coming up on the 78th minute in this match, United's got to find that equalizer.
So back to soccer's not new in the United States, but soccer's growing tremendously in the United States. That's what I want to hear because, like I said, it's been here a long, long time.
Well, we know that this week with the World Cup start, it's not just USA against Ghana next Monday. It starts tomorrow.
Yes.
Tomorrow with Brazil, and from there
here it is.
Here's a cross, and in the box. Boy, there's contact on Baladez, and the official's going to rule it against United.
Yes, Scott Morrison can do that. He's got an unbelievable left foot, and crosses are coming like bullets from both sides, from right and left, and so far, Lions have dealt with it very, very, very good.
So here's Matt Williams. And play back to Newton. I am curious. The buzz is that Landon Donovan, while he was named to be an analyst today for the World Cup with ESPN, he's only going to be doing his ESPN work out of the Los Angeles studios.
Oh, interesting.
Meaning he could be here next Wednesday night. The flag is up here against United. He could be here next Wednesday night when United hosts Galaxy. Not Galaxy 2, when they host Galaxy.
Yes.
So a little bit more intrigued by that he's not going to be in Brazil. He's just going to do the work, and he's not doing every day. He's doing the matches that the United States plays in and some other select matches.
Right.
So a week from tonight, we could have Landon Donovan playing here for Galaxy.
Well, with my experience in U.S. Open Cup, they're going to put the best players on the field, these franchises, Major League Soccer franchises, because there have been upsets where these USL teams or NSL teams or PDL teams, amateur teams have beaten up MLS team, and that's not what they want. So they will have their best players on the field.
So stay tuned on that. All I can tell you is you can get, this is the first of 4 home matches in a span of 10 days tonight. So you're not here tonight. You can be here this Saturday against Rochester. You can be here next Wednesday with Galaxy. You can be here a week from Saturday against Los Dos. It's Galaxy 2.
Yes.
Here's Rochester playing it down in Newton. Come out and get it over to Woodbury. 81st minute. United still down 2-1. Morrison tried to get it to Rodney Wallace, and Wallace slipped there. Back to Williams, and Williams will clear it away for the Dayton Dutch Lions. Back to Newton. Arrowhead Advertising is the official advertising agency of Arizona United. To learn more, please visit arrowheadadv.com. arrowheadadv.com. Getting to be nervous time here at the Peoria Sports Complex. Can United get the equalizer?
Woodbury's done a very nice job, especially the second half, playing defending back there. He's recovered. He's kept his composure, so it's good to see. He's done a very, very nice job in the back line tonight.
Vickers is coming off the field. Taylor Barlow will come in for the Dayton Dutch Lions.
Interesting to see the Lions coach is subbing in the front line. So it seems like their defense starts with the front runners, as seeing the 2 forwards coming out, and now he's got 2 fresh legs in the front line. So they're going to keep pressing high. They're not going to lay back because they put some fresh legs up front, not in the middle, not in the back.
Here's Morrison trying to get it to Woodbury. And off the throw-in, it's Morrison. Dillon. Tracked down by Ruthven there on the far side. Played into the box. Here's an opportunity at the 18. That's Dacris. Kadeem with the fancy footwork. Left side, Rodney Wallace. Back up top. Morrison plays it at the 18. It's loose. Wallace, a little bit of slippage and kept in by Morrison. Here's that lefty, coach.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And we have a whistle. And we have the whistle is against the Dayton Dutch Lions. And United will get the opportunity.
Here's a set piece, especially in these moments. 7 minutes left, and Dutch Lions are tired, so anything can come out of this.
Morrison and Castle there in your screen. Morrison plays it in and head it out. Dayton able to head it away, but kept in the zone by United. Now played back dangerously. That's Joey Dillon having to track it down. Hey, United fans, starting at only $65 per seat, 5-game mini plans are now available for our final 5 regular season home games. Benefits include the same great seat for all 5 games, complimentary Arizona United scarf, priority seating for 2015 Arizona United season tickets. So you can get all that. To learn more, visit ArizonaUnited.com. And I like saying 2015 Arizona United season tickets. Yes, they're planning ahead towards next year.
Yes. Yes, like I said earlier, congratulations to the United franchise. They're doing things right, and it's good to see that. We're already thinking about 2015. Dutch Lions are making their 3rd substitution. It's catching up to that a little bit, cramping up, and so they're changing some players.
Well, United just subbed in Okafor. John Okafor is in. Rodney Wallace is out.
So both teams are looking for some fresh legs. It's going to be interesting last 5 minutes.
Trying to get that equalizer. United down 2-1. Dacris. Good fight over on the far side.
Corner kick.
There you go. See if they can capitalize on this.
No, the game is becoming more and more where in the last minutes, extra time, goals are scored, corner kicks like this or free kicks. So it's the game is just becoming more and more of that.
That's on Matt Castle here. Castle will take it.
In Bender.
Far side, and it's just headed away. Kept in Woodbury. Morrison trying to track it down. And it'll be United with the throw-in. Morrison will take it here on the near side. Substitution coming on the far side. Dayton making a substitution again. In the 86th minute.
It's been a long road for them. You know, this is their third game in what, 6 days?
That's correct. The official orthopedic care center for Arizona United is Ortho Arizona for comprehensive orthopedic care of the highest quality. Contact Dr. Michael Heyman, the official team doctor of Arizona United at orthoarizona.com. I can tell you the Ortho Arizona people did a terrific job with my wife's knee replacement this last month. So. And I don't get paid a thing to say that. I'm just saying that they did a great job. Consider Ortho Arizona. Morrison. Okafor trying to make a run.
They're just buying some time to get some rest, so they're just clearing the ball as far as possible out of the field. They're just buying some time to get themselves some rest.
The Dayton Dutch Lions, who have not won since the middle of April. Okafor to Morrison, pretty, cleared it in, off the goalie, and just the near post. Ah, so
very
close.
unlucky, very unlucky. That could have been an easy own goal. Goalkeeper came out with a big save to save that, but that was a deflection from the defender of Dutch Lions.
Here's Morrison with the corner in the box. Shot cleared away. Kept in by United. 2 point-blank shots.
That's a foul. That's a foul.
Foul on Dayton.
United's pushing players forward. They just got to be well balanced. They can't get caught on the counterattack. These are very dangerous things when you leave one guy defending and you're throwing everybody forward. Because if you don't score that goal,
that's what you got to do, though, Coach.
Oh, you definitely do.
Castle's the one that got kicked. He's trying to walk it off. Morrison will take the kick. 88th minute, 2-1 Dayton.
Another substitution for Dayton coming up. He's taking his time.
Yep.
Giving his teammates time to get a
This is
breather.
all gamesmanship. It drives you crazy if it's the team that's down, right?
Game management, baby.
Substitution now in on the far side for Dayton. Castle and Morrison there together for United. Can they get the equalizer? Morrison into the wall. It's still loose. In the box.
Offside.
Shot. Goal!
Goal!
Score! United with the equalizer. The opportunity right there, and Bradley Balladez puts it in the back of the net.
That's a great goal at the right time.
In the 89th minute of play, when it looked bleak, Bradley Balladez able to get the equalizer in. We're knotted up at 2.
Yeah, Dayton is asking for an offside call. It looked like offside call, but it was a deflection off a defender, and the goal was allowed. The linesman was in the best position than all of us to see it. Oh, they changed their mind. That's unbelievable.
Oh, Michael's going to go, and United's going to go crazy. Yeah, you can see it.
This is, I don't see this very often in this game, where a linesman gives a goal and then he runs towards the midfield and then he comes back.
Matt Castle is livid, and he's beyond livid, and he has every right to be livid. The centerman is saying, let's come back. The coaching staff for United.
it looked like offside at first, but then it also hit a blue shirt, and it was a deflection towards their own goal, and a United player put it in the net. So to me, it looked also as good as a goal. And I'm just very surprised to see a linesman run to midfield, give up a goal, and then change his mind.
There's Michael Della Russo, the head coach, saying, please explain. They take the goal away. It's 2-1.
The other thing that could have happened here is that the center referee overruled the linesperson.
So take it away. The fans are confused. So just like that, because the centerman started to go, Drax, back up to center.
Yeah.
And he was called over to the side, and that's when it broke loose. And Michael is still up, head coach Michael Della Russo, to take that off the board. Well, they just got to find a way here.
Yeah, to me, it's just I've never seen a linesman run that way. It's approval of a goal.
Now Matt Williams, the goalie, is saying he's hurt.
That's just time right now, management.
The Furia Roja is furious.
Well, he might be hurt. He's holding his back, so I don't know if he ran into his own player or what happened there. But anyway, the only thing I can see in this case is that the center referee had a talk with the linesman, and there was a change of mind with the center referee.
But it was not an immediate change of mind.
No, that's why it's kind of confusing.
It's
especially
confusing
for the United players, for United fans. It's confusing for me.
Well, and it's not as though they can have replay. If they had time to discuss it, it was, well, what did you see? Well, what did you see? It wasn't something that happened instantaneously.
We don't talk replay. Human element.
That's it.
This is one sport that hopefully forever stays with a human element.
Well, wipe it off the board. 2-1 Dayton. And we're in stoppage time now. A heartbreaking way if this is the way the match ends, because it was not an immediate call.
Right.
If it happened immediately, that's one thing.
Yeah, no, this is a bad luck. It was a bad luck, and it's been the night. You know, credit to United, they put a lot of balls in front of the goal, on goal, and they were just very unlucky.
And there was no reaction by the United players other than to celebrate the goal and to head back.
The Dutch Lions coach is putting his hands up in the air. He's trying to energize his players, keep fighting, keep working. You know, he's hoping for that win since April.
This is Tyler Ruthven. We're in stoppage time. Not many chances left. In the box and cleared away. Dayton now with a breakaway.
This is a counterattack, a breakaway. He'll catch him. He's still in.
Breakaway opportunity for Dayton, and they're just going to clear back out.
No, he's time managing now. He's probably going to end up on the corner flag or something. Oh, no, he's going for it.
Ball's loose, and here's Morrison. Morrison will play it up.
That's a great turn.
Here's Benji Lopez.
Benji with a very nice turn there to get himself, escape himself out of that position.
Lopez now down, and we go the other way.
Very surprised the foul was not called there.
And in the box, ball cleared out. We're in stoppage time. 2-1 Dayton over United. United had the equalizer waved off after all the celebration. In the 89th minute, Bradley Valadez appeared to have knotted it up. And instead, United struggling here to try to find a way to put one in the back of the net and get this game to 2-2.
Yeah, both teams are very exhausted, very tired. It's a short rest from Saturday, Sunday through to Wednesday. You know, it's very difficult. This game is meant to be played once a week, not twice or three times a week.
4 games in 10 days. That's the stretch for United right now.
Only in this country where we do that. In the rest of the world, they laugh when you play more than 1 game a week.
United has to come right back and play on Saturday here against Rochester a week from tonight.
Yes.
Home to the LA Galaxy a week from this Saturday, Galaxy 2.
That's why I'm amazed with these youth programs and these youth teams when they go to these tournaments and play 6 games in 3 days. It's amazing how those kids, how much energy they put into it.
And there's the whistle. And a heartbreaking night here for United.
Yeah, the Dutch Lions are celebrating. It's a long time for them.
It's their first win since Saturday, April 18th. And the United players are going to go over and voice their displeasure. They're not happy at all with how the final result ends up. When you have an opportunity there and a score, and it wasn't an immediate wave off, there was a good 30 seconds before they waved it off, and the United players want an explanation, and rightly so.
No question. Very frustrating when things like that happen. You think you scored, tied the game, and then it gets taken away. You know, all things actually, the game was well played, hard fought for both teams. I just think that United, somebody's got to step up and score goals. That player's got to come up and it's got to score goals. And I don't know who that player is, but that's what's needed most now.
So Saturday night, back in action here against Rochester. We hope to see you out here at the Peoria Sports Complex. Again, our final score, the Dayton Dutch Lions 2 and Michael Delo Russo's Arizona United 1. For the coach, Peter Draxton, I'm Brad Sismat. Have yourself a great evening.
Good night.